All right, today we're diving into a new AI tool that's built right into your web browser. And, it's aiming to solve one of the biggest, most common headaches of just being online. I mean, we've all been there, right? You're researching a project, shopping for a gift, planning a trip, and then you look up and you're staring at 20 different tabs, not even sure where to begin. It's just total digital chaos. But what if your browser could do more than just show you pages? What if it could actually help you make sense of all that information? Well, it looks like that time is finally here. So let's meet our new AI sidekick. It's called Gemini in Chrome, and the whole idea is to have a personal assistant built directly into the browser you already use every single day. Think of it like a helpful robot friend, or maybe a super smart sidekick. It just lives right there in your browser, and you can call on it anytime by clicking that little sparkle icon. Its job? To help you understand things, answer questions, and just get stuff done way faster. So, how does this whole thing work? Well, it's surprisingly simple. Just imagine having a study buddy for the entire internet. You ask a question about the page you're on, Gemini reads and understands all the content, and then it just hands you the key points. This means no more wading through those dense articles just to find that one piece of information you need. Okay, so what kind of powers are we really talking about here? Let's break down the core abilities, the superpowers, that make this AI sidekick so useful. As you can see, the list is pretty impressive. It can summarize those massive articles for you in seconds, or it can answer complex questions just by reading the page you're on. You can even ask it questions directly from the address bar. But is that last one on the list, password protection, that really stands out as a potential game changer? Yeah, let's just focus on that password protection feature for a moment, because this isn't just about making things easier. This is a huge step for security, and it tackles a very common and very annoying modern-day headache. Picture this. You get that dreaded email alert, you know the one, saying one of your passwords has been found in a data breach. Ugh. The usual next step is that frustrating hunt through the website settings, trying to figure out how to change it. With Gemini, that whole process gets so much simpler. For supported sites, and we're talking big names like Spotify, Duolingo, and H&M, it can help you generate a new secure password and then change it with just a single click. That right there is a game changer. Okay, so beyond specific features like password security, how does this AI integration actually change our day-to-day browsing? Let's look at some real-world examples. Think about those big multi-tab tasks. Maybe it's a huge research paper for school, or maybe you're trying to piece together the perfect vacation from a dozen different travel blogs and booking sites. It gets messy fast. Well, here's how it breaks down in practice. For that homework, it can pull key information from your sources. When you're shopping, it can help compare products across different tabs. Planning a trip, it can help organize flights and hotels. It essentially becomes a specialized little assistant for whatever task is at hand. Of course, with any new technology, it's really important to understand the details. It's not magic. So before you jump in, let's cover a few key things to keep in mind. All right, so here's what you need to know. While it's fantastic for stuff like research and planning, there are some limitations. For now, it's rolling out to users in the US. It's also probably a good idea to avoid using it with highly sensitive personal data. And hey, just remember, the technology is still learning, so you might see it make a mistake now and then. So with all that said, what does this actually mean for the future of how we interact with the internet? It really feels like we're on the edge of a pretty significant shift. There's this quote from the source material that I think really sums it all up. The goal here isn't just to make browsing more efficient, but also to make it smarter and, believe it or not, even a little more enjoyable. And that's the real takeaway here. We're moving from a passive tool, a window you just look through, to an active partner that helps you navigate, understand, and create. It's a fundamental change in our relationship with information online. So I'll leave you with this question. With a tool this powerful built right into your browser, turning the vast, chaotic web into a more organized and understandable place, what will you set out to discover first?